Only those who go where few have gone can see what few have seen. Buddha. Every man is the creature of the age in which he lives. Very few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. Voltaire. Two of my favorite quotes, because that's the whole purpose of my YouTube channel, is to get you guys to go a place you haven't been before. It's to get you guys to do something you've never done before. It's to get you guys to take a solid food vacation for the appropriate length of time based on your individual situation. And if you're lucky, this is going to be a long vacation from solid food. It's not a vacation from life. It's not a vacation from responsibilities. It's not a vacation from work. This isn't taking off someplace and forgetting everything. No. We're talking about only a solid food vacation away from food. No solid food is what we're talking about here. And when you do that for the appropriate length of time, you're going to have a brand new reference. And that's what it's going to take for you to raise above the ideas of the time. Again, you have to do something you've never done before. And what's going to happen is you're going to get people who've never done this before, and they're going to talk about a place they've never been. They're going to poo-poo this, not understanding how profound it is. They're going to look at some negatives and ignore the positives. When you look at the positives that come when we go someplace we've never been before, they're amazing, because there's a paradise on the other side of the hill over there we're talking about. When I did this for the appropriate length of time, I crawled out of a rut I didn't know I was in. Every area of my life went up a level, physically and mentally and emotionally, communally, meaning how we're all one. I felt something I hadn't felt before, and it was sort of familiar as a child, because when we're born, we've got a pretty decent sixth sense that eventually weakens because we destroy what feeds it. So this isn't a food vacation like a water fast. This is a solid food vacation. We're still consuming food, but we're going to give our body a really long rest so it can rechannel that energy and use it for cleansing and for healing and rebuilding. Now, some people will say, I can't do this, I can't drink enough juice, losing too much weight. Well, if you can't drink enough juice, you are going to lose weight. You got to do this right, or not do it at all. You're better off doing a water fast if you can't drink enough juice. But remember, to do a water fast, you've got to take a vacation from life and go to a retreat somewhere. We're not talking about going off to a retreat somewhere. This is something that's doable by all of us. In fact, if we're going to reach the tipping point, we can't rely on that very small percentage of people who can take a vacation from life and not have to work, and then can afford to go someplace for that length of time. This is something extremely doable. It's one of the most amazing benefits of a solid food vacation. This is something that everyone can do everywhere, as long as they've got the electricity to run their juicer. Now, obviously, there are a lot of places that can't do this right now. That's why it's so important for all of us who can to unite and get this message out. We got to reach the tipping point. We've got to learn how powerful it is to take a solid food vacation. We're not going to go off somewhere. This is something we can do, and our work performance will be better. Everything in our life is going to be better. The only difficulty some people are going to have is their vocation. As Buddha would say, you have to have the right vocation. So that doesn't interfere with your therapy, and a lot of jobs are not compatible when you take a solid food vacation when you're drinking a lot of juice. You still got to work. You're not going off somewhere, right? Well, what if your job entails being in a position where you can't run to the restroom every so often? Because that's what you're going to be doing. You've got to consume a lot of juice to make this work. That's why you're not hungry. And you got to drink a lot of juice to flush out all that garbage that's inside of us. This is a juice diet, a juice cleanse, a juice fast, a juice feast. It is a vacation. Where every day on this vacation, it is a feast, because we get to drink a wide variety of a lot of things that are yummy. Hopefully. Now, some of us, we might not be as selective. And people always ask me all the time, well, what should I drink? Well, you find what works for you, and that's the rule of thumb you go by. Whenever you drink something that doesn't work, you don't do it. Realizing it might not work in the beginning, it might work down the road, especially when it comes to blood sugar issues. Keeping in mind that if we're really toxic, we got to look at what our goal is. Sometimes we got to push the cleanse to get rid of the toxins that are causing all of our problems. It might elevate our blood sugar temporarily. It's only that prolonged high blood sugar that gets us in trouble over a long period of time. So we can do something on a short-term basis to get rid of the root cause of most of our problems. We're filthy inside, my friends. And that's what the Solid Food Vacation is all about. It's about doing something you've never done before. It's about going someplace not enough of us have gone yet. But I'm trying to change that. We gotta reach the tipping point. We gotta unite and help get this message out. We gotta tell people how important it is to take a solid food vacation. And the best thing we can do, lead by example. Come to my YouTube channel, help my YouTube channel grow. Do whatever you can to share this message. And I've already got a great army of trim tabs on my YouTube channel right now. A lot of you guys are helping me out answering questions because I don't have the time. I don't have the time to go to Facebook. I have over 1,000 messages on Facebook I haven't even read yet. Over 1,000 friend requests I haven't even looked at yet. Over 1,000 emails I haven't even read. My phone messages are so backed up I can't even think about putting a dent in them. So I really appreciate all of the work everyone out there is doing to help make this movement possible. Remember, this is a bottom-up solution. We got to figure out what is it going to take for us to be successful. We don't want to be confused with anything else. And there's no confusion when it comes to understanding what the Solid Food Vacation is all about. Why? Because when you do it, you see the results. Within a week, you have the light bulb moment. Nothing's going in. Stuff is coming out. Several months later, the aha moment. That's what you guys want to go after. That's where you realize that all these systems out there trying to solve our problems will never solve our problems, because the solution to all those problems lies within each and every one of us. My friends, when we can wake up to that reality, we realize our life has purpose, and now every day of our lives becomes a treat.